Hey guys, Protege here. Welcome to the first ever Illusion unboxing. Today we are unboxing a Goat Gun miniature diecast model gun. These are available for purchase on the Goat Guns website, which will be linked in the description below. Alrighty, so let's get into our first ever Illusion unboxing. Today, like I said, we've got a Goat gun, and I think it's actually Goat Guns. Um, but anyways, let's get into it. Got our trusty karambit, which I don't know that we'll actually need. Weird flex with the karambit, unnecessary flex. And this is what we're going to be unboxing today. Let me adjust just a couple things here. Okay, so this is what we're going to be unboxing. This is the Goat Guns miniature model gun, and this is the sniper rifle. This, from what I can tell, really represents the L96A1 from the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 video game. So this is some nostalgia for me. As you can see, just from the front here, we've got the scope. Up here at the top, we've got the bolt for the bolt action. We've got our barrel. We've got our stock and I guess main part of the gun. I'm not a gun expert here. We've got our bipod and then a few other bits that I'm seeing. I think that's actually this is going to be what goes on the end of our barrel. And then we've got some bullets there. So really nice packaging, to be honest. This is 1/3 scale of the actual gun itself. So I actually really like this packaging a lot. Oh, there we go. I should have just left it on this side the whole time. So yeah, our grip, our stock, everything's in there. It looks like our magazine. That's one of the things I missed. Our bolt carrier, and that is our recoil pad. So pretty interesting. You see in the picture there. He's got the actual bullets in the magazine itself. So let me bring the karambit back out and cut away from myself here. Don't cut myself. And let's get this thing open. Let's see what we've got going on inside. I'm actually going to flip it over for this. It's kind of heavy, to be honest. Looks like we've got a sticker in here. The Panther, little Panther sticker there. I know this is probably inverted for you guys, but we will get that fixed on the next video. We've got a little thank you for your support card there. We actually have an instruction manual, and oh look, another card there. Sarge Scratch to Reveal. We're going to save that for the end of the video. We're going to leave that up there, and we'll put the business card. We'll put the business card up there too. Okay, so we've got our lengthy instruction manual here, which I do like that it's a little bit longer, kind of more detailed there. We're going to leave this kind of at the bottom of the screen here. And let's go ahead and crack this guy open. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got some staples on the side, which you can't really see. I'm just going to kind of pull those, I think. As far as the packaging goes, I'm not too worried about keeping this packaging mint. This is actually something that I ordered for myself that I'm going to display at my home setup. So packaging, I know it's kind of I'm kind of roughing it out here, but this is what we came to see anyways. So very nice looking, man. This is awesome. This is like really good quality. I don't know if this is CNC'd or what. It doesn't look like it because there does seem to be a seam. Maybe. I mean, maybe it's still CNC. I'm not sure how they actually manufacture these, but it is really heavy. It's a really heavy metal here, which I like a lot. You can see our magazine release there. Put that over here. Let's get our barrel out. Let's look at this thing. Oh wow, this is actually a lot lighter, but it's still heavy, a little bit heavier than it looks. Definitely lighter than the stock itself. See our trigger is working there. That's pretty cool. All movable parts here. Let's get this guy out. So this is our stock extension, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was the terminology used. So we'll put that over there. We've got our magazine, which I'll probably go ahead and leave for last here. Trying to center this guy as much as possible. We've got some focusing going on. Very nice. Got another spring in there. Let's leave that in there for now with the bullets. We'll take that out last. We've got our tripod. This actually looks like plastic, but this is actually metal too, which is really, really nice. I really like the quality on this. I was not, to be honest, I really wasn't expecting the quality of this guy. So this is impressive so far. I'm not gonna lie. And we've got our optics there. It's kind of hard to center that, but you can see through it. See my hand on there? Nah, not really. Got a reflection. Put that right there. We've got our bolt, which is actually taped in there. It's interesting. Looks like the only taped in item other than the bullets themselves. So we've got our bolt for our bolt action, and believe this goes on the end of our barrel. Kind of small, kind of hard to focus on that guy, but I'll put that right down here. And like I said, we'll come back to the magazine and bullets last after we actually build the gun itself. So in this baggie, we actually have a few little bits and pieces here, along with a screwdriver. So I like that they include the hardware of the screwdriver itself. And then, you know, I like this, I like the packaging and the inclusion of all of the hardware as far as the nuts and bolts go, which looks like we've just got a bunch of bolts and a little bracket. I'm actually going to go ahead and match these guys up, get a little organization going here. So looks like we have 5 of the small screws, maybe even 6. That is actually a different size screw. I know it's hard to see, but that is a different size screw than either of these. And then we've got this little bracket here. So I'm going to leave that right there. Let's get working on some of these instructions here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to check. So yeah, so this is going to be backwards for you guys. Apologize for that. But we do have 2 long screws, 6 short screws, recoil pad insert, and screwdriver. So I guess this is actually, that looks a little different. I'm going to be honest. That looks bigger than these guys. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I mean that's definitely that definitely looks a little bit longer. So let's get back over here to the instruction side and let's start building this thing. I'm super excited for this one. So we've got our barrel here. It says insert the bolt E into barrel A. I'm just gonna kind of go a little natural with this and see if I can just kind of get it here. Oh, that's interesting. I think it's supposed to go all the way in there. I really don't want to force or shove my way with this guy. I may have to come back to the bolt. Insert bolt into the barrel. That's interesting. So it looks like it's actually getting blocked here. We've got like a little chamber deal. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's supposed to stay. Okay, I've got it now. I think this was a little twisted. So if you guys are building this at home, you might have to twist the actual bolt inside of that. So just an FYI on that. There we go. Insert barrel A into stock D. So we've got our stock here. I think I was calling this a few things earlier. Hopefully I said stock somewhere in there. Okay, so we're going to go trigger down. Just like that. Maybe. Slide it forward. As you can see, we've got our trigger. That actually looks a little crooked there. But that looks right. That looks right to me. We'll leave it for now, and we may have to come back to that. Trying to look down here. There's a few what looks like bolt holes that line up maybe. Not really sure, guys. This is my first time building something like this, so give me some grace here. Okay, so place short screw into barrel. I don't know which, I know this one's a tad longer. I may go ahead and use that now, which may be a bad idea. But since this is just a one screw that holds the barrel in, this may be the perfect opportunity for that. So, okay, great. So we've got two holes there. I'm just gonna go straight for it. I know you guys aren't gonna be able to see this on camera, but make sure I get it in there properly. It'd take me a few tries. There we go. That feels good. See if we're actually threading this thing. I don't know. Nope. Oh goodness. First time builder here. I've built a few model cars and such, but never any die-cast weapons, so that feels like it's going in there, but I don't think it is. Like it's definitely in the first hole, but I'm not sure that we have our bottom hole aligned here. I mean, that looks good right there. Maybe I've got to kind of got to sink it in here a little bit. Maybe I got to put the back in first. To be honest, unsure. Like I said, first time here. Let's get something like that. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay, so now we're not at an angle on our barrel. And look at that. I know you guys probably can't see it, but we are actually aligned now. So sorry about that. Let's get this bolt in here. Oh yeah, that's actually threading in there now. That is threaded. Okay, perfect. So now we should have a functioning rifle here. Perfect. Okay. Let's leave that like that. Not knock our screws around. Okay, so attach muzzle B, assuming this is our muzzle, to end of barrel A. Okay, so I'm going to go down. I'm going to try to go down with this guy. Oh, so there's actually a flat bit in there. Little flat piece. This is a little flat piece in there that aligns on our, you kind of see it in the reflection, our flat barrel. So it looks like it's going to self-align for us here. I don't even have to worry about it being perfect. They already did the work for us. That seems to be, we have to, that seems to be on there. We're going to call that good. Okay, so looking for a threaded side. Okay, so this is our threaded side, so I need to insert from here. Maybe, just maybe, this is our actual longer bolt that they're calling a short bolt. Let's see if this guy will thread. Oh, that thread's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our stock paired with our barrel and our muzzle on there. This is starting to look like an actual sniper rifle here. Okay. Recoil pad insert at the end of the stock. Screw on recoil pad I using the 2 long screws. Okay. So I'm going to assume we've kind of got a little teardrop shape here. I'm going to assume that goes on the bottom. I'm going to assume that goes on the bottom. Which, this is interesting. Okay, so it doesn't look like it actually clamps in there. It just kind of pairs up right there at the end. So I'm actually going to put in my bolts slash screws in first and then find the hole itself and then go from there. Let's see, let's give that a try. That does feel like it's screwing in. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Sorry, I know my hand's in the way here. But that looks correct. Okay, so we got our stock, our bolt, our barrel, our muzzle, and now we have our recoil pad all in one. Wow, awesome. Really, really awesome. Okay, so now slide scope F onto the rails, place short screw into each of the provided holes. Awesome. Okay, slide our scope on. Gotta get it on the rail. I wonder if I have to go from the back side. I bet that's what it is. Maybe. How do they do it? Doesn't really show you how they did it. It looks like you could almost go either way. It's pretty tight on the slide. And don't really want to force it, break something here. There we go. Once you get it on there, it'll kind of slide around on you. Kind of want it more forward than that. That looks a little off there. Take our slide out. Not quite. Let's see if we can't get this on here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So the slide is a little tight. That is a super, super fine groove there. So, for a sub $30 product, I'm not expecting that to be machined just absolutely perfectly. You've got to kind of give them a little bit of credit there, a little relief on that. So, still slid in there, great. It was just a little rough there. On the slide. So looks like we're actually going to put a screw here and on the other side. I'm gonna assume that the screw is gonna stick out a little bit, just a tad, which that's okay. I want to say on an actual rifle that's gonna happen. See if we can get it to focus here. It's auto focusing everywhere. But that's awesome. We've got one in. Let's get the other one in. Did use my 2 long screws, right? Why do I have a... We'll get to that. We will get to that. Maybe I'm miscounting over here. Okay, so that is our scope installed. Wow, this thing is starting to get actually pretty heavy, which I like. I really like that. It's not going to be something that you can move around and bump around all over the place. Okay, so screw in pipe. Oh my gosh, bipod. Let's see. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be our longer one. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So we're gonna go something like. Let's see. I'm going to assume that's down, and that's gonna be up. So maybe. Yes. That should be down. That should be up. Perfect. And I'm not seeing any threads. Oh, I see it now. Do we need... What was this guy for? What was this guy? That bracket. Recoil, insert. Okay. I might have to take the pad back off here. The end of the stock. Gotcha. Okay. So we will adjust that momentarily. So it looks like you actually do 2 screws on this guy. The inner part is actually threaded, and the outer part is just a solid thing there. This thing lined up. Here we go. It's one side done. Let's get this other side on. And then let's take that recoil pad back off. We could call this done, you know, because it does look good. It looks good how it is, but I want to do it right. And, oops, let's spin the whole thing around. I want to do this thing right. That way you guys can see the actual finished product, how it is, and decide if you guys want to buy one yourselves. I'm going to assume it's going to be something along the lines of that right there. And then, what are we missing? Because this guy is going to go in there like this. Huh. I have to reread the instructions here on what I messed up on or what I missed. That is going in there. That's nice and even. Okay. See if this guy will stand up for us here. Perfect. Perfect. That is awesome. That is really, really cool. We do have an extra screw here, and I want to say, did we start out with 3 long screws? Because I definitely used 2 here, so I may have forgotten on that guy. Oh well, you know what? They always include extra screw anyways. We're gonna leave it at that. But this is the finished product here with the functioning bolts. Actually, you know what? Before I forget, let's bring this guy back over here. We still have a magazine and bullets to put in this guy. So let's take our magazine out. Let's get these bullets out. And let's load this thing up. Let's load this thing up. So we've got our bullets here. Take them off this tape that they've included. And I'm going to assume, I mean, it's pretty safe to assume that this is going to be a directional clip, just like that. So it does kind of move around a little bit on you. I think that's it. That should be it, right? So we go like this. Yeah, it definitely doesn't slide the other way. So there's a directional clip here, and that is in there. Okay, let's load this clip up. Let's load it up. Let's go just like that. Man, that is crispy. Not going to lie. Getting the second one in there is a little challenging just because these are so small. But that is a loaded clip right there. Let's go ahead and throw it in there. Nice little snap. Let's see if the bullet actually goes into the chamber. Oh, it doesn't actually go into the chamber, but might be able to see the bullets in there. Nope. Nope. It looks like it has actually a little block off, so no big deal. No big deal on that. This is awesome, guys. I really do think this is a really great product. really don't have any complaints. That it was, you know, there is some machining that could be a little bit finer, but if you're talking about that kind of quality and nitpicking the actual diecast that hard, I mean, they're going to be charging extra. You know, this is not going to be a sub $30 rifle here. So I'm super, super, super happy with it. Um, got the little bipod that folds up. That's more of the Black Ops look right there. You can throw the clip in, and you are good to go. You're ready to start quick scoping with this thing. Um, yeah, awesome product. Awesome, awesome product. Um, I think that is it for this video. We didn't scratch this guy. I'm not sure. I think you actually have to scratch this side. So let's see with the screwdriver that they've added. Get this guy down. Show that guy off a little bit. Our finished product. Let's get these instructions out of the way, and let's go ahead and scratch this off. I'm curious. I don't know what this is, but maybe it's like a little collector card that they add. Maybe it's just something that's going to get my desk really dirty that I'm going to have to clean up. So it looks like we definitely have a goat here. Probably should have used a coin, but hey, we're here for it. So I'm gonna have to re-scratch this guy with an actual coin itself, but it looks like we've got a little card. It says Tactical Sarge there. So pretty cool. Kind of neat that they added that, and then the little sticker. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this unboxing video. For future unboxing videos, make sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Like I said previously, the link to purchase your very own Goat Guns is going to be in the description below. So appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.